What's up, YouTube? It's the Doctor, aka the Cookie Monster, New Cleveland, and today I have some Madden NFL 25 for you guys today. And as you can tell, I picked the not the 49. Wait, yeah, I picked the Seahawks. Yeah, I picked the Seahawks, and I picked them to test out. I mean, I know they were in the demo, but I didn't play the demo a lot. I mean, straight up, I didn't play the demo a lot. And I wanted to see how good Russell Wilson was, Marshawn, Lynch, all these Percy Harvin. I want to see how good these guys were. And obviously my opponent chose the 49ers, and they I mean, they obviously are the cheesiest team in the game, but this is a Super Bowl predictions video. And obviously in the NFC, these two teams are going to be in. I'm going to name 3 teams from the NFC that are going to make it, and 3 teams from the AFC that are going to make it, and then I'm going to have a clear cut, like 2 exact teams I think that are going to make it. So in the NFC, it's obviously the Seahawks and the Niners. I just told you that. And then I also think that the Packers or the Falcons, it's thrown up there. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Falcons because, I mean, they got Julio Jones, Roddy White, and Matt Ryan. And Matt Ryan did step up last year, and I think last year they actually started off like 8-0, but hey, they also got I forget his name, but he's a pretty good running back. He's a little short guy. He's pretty strong. I forget his name because it's not Michael Turner. It's somebody else. I forget. But yeah, I think those 3 teams are gonna make it. I mean, obviously the 49ers picked up some good free agents over the summer. And the Seahawks, I mean, they look great in preseason. I know the preseason is not that big of a deal, but they treat it real in the first quarter and a half. Because if you watch the Broncos-Seahawks game, it was like 37-7. Peyton Manning threw like 3 picks in the first quarter. Peyton Manning was mad. I mean, the Seahawks look great in the first quarter of the preseason. Now, I know it's preseason, you guys, but some teams take that real. Like, it's not like the Broncos just be like, oh, it's preseason, let's just not do anything. Well, they actually try the first quarter, and the Broncos looked awful against the Seahawks. So the Seahawks, I think, are going to do pretty good. Now let's get to these AFC teams. Now, I know these teams are thrown up in the air. I mean, these are my 3 teams: the Broncos, the Patriots, and the Ravens. I think these teams, because well, first off, let's start with the Broncos. They just picked up Wes Welker. They already have Peyton Manning, and they also got Monte Ball. And I think Monte Ball's gonna have a pretty good season. I know he's from Wisconsin. He was the best running back in college football ever. I guess he picked up the most touchdowns or something like that. But that's the reason I think them too. The Broncos, the Patriots. I don't think Tom Brady needs Wes Welker to be successful. If you think about it, Tom Brady, I don't think he made Wes Welker. Tom Brady made Wes Welker in what he is today. So I don't see just one Wes Welker making the team look so bad. So I mean, I think they're gonna be just as good as last year. They didn't really pick up anybody in the offseason, but I think they're just going to be the same as last year. But the other team, I got the Broncos, the Patriots, and now the Ravens. They lost a lot. They lost a lot of their defense. They lost Anquan Bolden. I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. They shouldn't even have been close to winning. I don't know how they won the Super Bowl last year. I'm being straight up with you guys. But now let's get to this clear cut. Let's get to the clear cut teams I think they're going to make it. I think it's going to come down to the Seahawks and the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. And in the NFC Championship game, I think the Seahawks will come out and win. It's hard to choose that. The 49ers still can win that game easily. Easily they can win that game. These 2 teams are going to be so good to watch, and I'm so happy they're in the same division because we're going to see them play twice and maybe even 3 times in the NFC Championship game. This is going to be an exciting year for football with this NFC teams right here, but I think the Seahawks are going to end up winning it. Now for the AFC. AFC is really thrown up in the air. The Ravens and the Patriots and the Broncos are pretty decent teams. I'm going to go with, man, this is tough, but I'm going to go with the Broncos and the Patriots in the AFC Championship. And I think the Broncos will win the game. And it's going to be Broncos and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, unless some team makes a crazy, I don't know, crazy something. And yeah, so that's my Super Bowl predictions. As you see, I'm beating this guy 20-7. So tell me what you guys think, and if you want to get a game in with me, please comment below. And right now I'm just charging down the field. Russell Wilson is one of the best QBs in this game. I'm not going to lie. He is really fast, and he can make plays happen. So right here I scored a touchdown, 28, because I went for the 2-point conversion. Because this guy actually blocked a kick. I didn't show it. I get a sack on Colin Kaepernick. And that's the better thing about Russell Wilson, is that he has more of an ability to run around in the pocket. And I mean, Colin Kaepernick can do it, but not as well. And right there I get the pick 6. So right now I'm thinking right after this I'm just going to mercy this guy so I can get a win and play another game. So as you see, I just get a stop right there and I pause the game. I'm going to offer him mercy and he accepts it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are excited for Madden 25 coming out in a couple hours. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go Cows!